Hello my friends, this is Ranger Rob and welcome to the Ranger Rob Country Living channel. Yes sirree, I know we haven't been doing very many videos and there's a good reason for that. Is we're kind of changing it up a little bit. You know, the last video was talking about making some changes a little bit, and I gotta stop for a minute and show you our we got tons of, still got lots of tomatoes, but anyway, I want to show you something that might drive you crazy. But look at my truck. And also, do you notice that there's no RV in the background back here? It's because the RV is that big country RV. I did get the canopy off the truck, and we got the trailer, the fifth wheel hitch installed in the back, because we had to take the RV over to big country, because we got a couple things that, you know, it's been parked here quite a while, and we've had trouble with the hot water heater, and we also need to change out the batteries. I kind of calculated it's been about 7 years since I changed the batteries, so they need to be changed. And then we got since it's been sitting so long, I thought it'd be pretty important that I have the bearings repacked, just to protect the RV a little bit. And so as soon as that's all done, our friends John and Debbie, which were the same ones who were doing pigs with us, and got rid of their pigs the same time we got rid of ours, to lighten the load a little bit, because we've all been working so darn hard because of our farms that it's hard to go camping and stuff. So as soon as I get the RV back, which will be about the middle of the month, then we're gonna do some small trips just locally to test the systems and find out if everything is actually truly fixed. And and we're doing that with John and Debbie. The other thing that's going on is we had a big windstorm here about 2 or 3 days ago, and those 3 pins we have over here in the back corner actually lifted up and moved, and I almost lost some of my birds. But luckily I was out there when it hit, and I had John and Debbie actually come over that day and help me find a solution to locking down those chicken coops to the ground better, because they literally lifted up, because with the plastic on the top of those pins, they acted like giant parachutes. So I was very lucky not to lose any birds, but it was close. And they came over and they came up with the idea of getting some fencing posts, and drove them into the ground over here on the corners of the chicken pins here. I'm trying to get close enough, and literally hooked them up to these posts, and put zip ties on them, and it's holding them down during the wind. It did move them a little bit. It was pretty scary, but luckily all my chickens were so scared they all went into their little houses, so everything worked out okay. But like I said, it was pure luck. But the other thing that's kind of funny is I can't see it real well, but I got feathers all over the place, and no, I haven't lost any chickens. It's just normal molting. But the chukar are doing really well. Kind of hard to see them all, but the chukars are doing really good, and they're happy, and they're getting big, and the leghorns are getting big, and they're happy. For some reason they're losing a lot of feathers, but they're getting new ones too. And then last but not least, my replacement Rhode Island Reds are doing super good too. And they're actually starting to lay eggs. They're really small right now, but it won't be much longer that I'm going to move them over to the new pen over there. So yeah, lots of things happening here, but we are getting excited to get the RV back to ship shape. Our RV is a 2013 Montana, and it has been a really good RV. However, RVs that haven't been moving much, it's sometimes harder on an RV than when you're using them. Anyway, so we're glad to get that into the shop, get some little things fixed up. It's still going to be very costly between batteries and a hot water tank and stuff like that. So we're looking at probably $1 or $2 grand to get that all fixed up. But we haven't really spent that much money on the RV at all. Let's put it this way, it's a lot cheaper than buying another RV. So yeah, kind of excited to get that done. And I come out here, there's absolutely no chickens right here. They're all terrorizing the property, and pretty soon I'm going to try to train them to start when we take the chickens out of here, I got to start training them to say at nighttime to go into the mobile chicken. That's the mobile chicken tractor for my retired chickens. And I kind of like this because it protects them at night, because it automatically closes at the door here. And yeah, it just got to get those chickens used to going here instead of the coop that's over there. So, and it'll work out. Anyway, meantime, they like cruising around the property. They like their new freedom. But I'm not getting eggs from them because they tend to lay them in the property, and the dogs are always looking for free eggs for a little snack. So needless to say, I'm not getting any eggs. And we do sell our eggs, but this summer, with the transition of what we're doing with our chickens now, it won't be till the fall that we'll start getting normal eggs again. But they'll be young, and there'll be about 3 years worth of getting eggs every day. And with young chickens like these, I'll get eggs during the winter, which will help me make up for the ones I've lost over the summer. So anyway, yeah, it's going good. So yeah, lots of things going on. Our lives are changing to the point of having more freedom, and animals that can be, I can have somebody come over for a weekend or a couple of days to help maintain our animals, so we can use our RV and travel a little bit. So the unfortunate part is it's coming closer to winter, and I'm going to have to winterize the RV probably in October, and it's September right now, and then lock it up for the winter months, because it gets really cold here, and if you don't winterize, it will destroy your RV very quickly. So anyway, and a friend of mine that just contacted me, John Pearson, of course, contacted me about IPP piglets. It's like, I think he remembered on some of my videos that we got rid of ours. Anyway, so we recommend in Central Oregon, if you're looking for IPP pigs, to go to Obsidian Farm in Redmond, Oregon, because they breed all year round, and they've been established for quite a few years, and that's used to be where we got our pigs too. And so yeah, I think their name is Lori and Hayes. I can't remember the last name, but anyway, they've been really good breeders and very consistent. So yeah, so that's what's going on there. So goodness, that's kind of a report of what's going on with us. We've been focused on our RV. Of course, I'll let you take a look at we're kind of getting towards the end of our greenhouse. Hey, Abby. Sorry. But right now it's still thriving, and we're still getting 5 or 10 pounds of tomatoes every day. And here they are. You can see this jungle of just plants, and they're all still thriving really well. The hydroponics is still running really well. Still getting a few cucumbers. I kind of made mistakes this year on the cucumbers because they're not thriving as well as I wanted them to. And anyway, it's only because they're just not pollinating right. And I'm still getting a few cucumbers, but not as much as I was hoping for. So I got things to learn on that. But as far as the plants, they're doing really well. And I still see lots of tomatoes today I got to pick. So yeah, so hydroponics and tomatoes and cucumbers have done really well. Our Walla Walla onions did really good on the side, and we're still getting lots of strawberries in our above ground gardens. So very happy about that. So anyway, let me move on. Yeah, so I guess I'm kind of making this a video of getting people caught up with what our activities are. I'm still thinking about changing the theme a little bit of what our YouTube channel's all about. I think it'll still be kind of travel, but it's not going to be just homesteading. Because what we're shooting for is, I've been fortunate enough with the stroke to recovered by 85–90%, and I've had no trouble getting back on the road and driving and stuff like that. And I just pulled my fifth wheel the other day, no problems, and I'm not worried about that at all. So of course I'm sneaking up on 65. This is the year we have to start worrying about Medicare and getting things kind of in order for retirement. But we still think we have a good couple of years to travel, and we're going to do some small scale stuff this year, and then spring comes, we're going to do some bigger trips, like going up the Anacortes, Washington, and maybe over to the ocean and stuff. We'll see. And maybe even still doing a big trip down to Arizona. So we'll see. But it all depends on our health and how confident we are with pulling the fifth wheel. And we have a really nice fifth wheel, but it definitely needs some tender loving care, which is much cheaper than buying another one. So if you have an RV and it worries you that you have to fix things on it, just think about if you had to replace it, it's just too expensive. So put some money in your RV so you don't have any problems when you're traveling. When I get ready to do some long range traveling, I'll probably have to change the tires on the RV, even though they look like they're really good, but I haven't changed them since 8 years ago, and I probably have to replace my tires on my dually. So there's some big bucks for that, but I'm not going to do that till next year, so I can recover from this. So yeah, so that's kind of the report of what we're doing lately. Sherry's leg, she still has a limp and still a little sore, but she's getting along pretty well. We just got to realize we can't be as active as we used to be, and when we do activities, we have to think through the whole thing a little bit, and sometimes ask for help. And that's been probably one of the hardest things as we've gotten older. Is if it wasn't for Debbie and John Sternberg, they've been just a blessing. And of course my son and his wife and their kids. In fact, my grandson just turned 17 and is getting his driver's permit, and so now he's kind of being taught that, you know, if you're going to start driving, it's going to cost money, and you're going to have to learn how to earn money. And he's actually a pretty good worker, but he's a little bit into electronics more so than a lot of us are used to. Anyway, he's got to realize that he's got to earn some money, and of course we're very happy to give him a chance to earn some money. So hopefully in the next couple of years, or actually a couple of weeks, he'll be able to do some work over here on our farm, and I'd be happy to put some money in his pocket. So anyway, and over here, everything seems to be calm. I'm really happy about getting these pins kind of tied down to the ground a little better during windstorms, and I'm glad we did it now before we really had a serious problem and I wasn't here to help. So anyway, so yeah, so these new cages we had built, well, we built them, have their drawbacks. They're a little bit light, and they will lift up. They need to be anchored to the ground somehow, and the fence post into the ground is a great way to lock them down. So very happy with that. And anyway, so our next videos and stuff, I think we'll probably be talking a lot about the getting the RV back, how much it cost to do it, and some of the drawbacks and some of the real things that makes us very happy and confident that we got our repairs done on the RV. And then get a little practice, take you on a couple of our RV trips this year, and we'll be starting to take you guys on some RV travel next year too, hopefully. So of course we're assuming that our health is going to keep up and all the other things, but it's time for us to quit sitting around the homestead and hiding from reality, because we still have a few years ahead of us and energy still to do it, and some friends to do it with us, that will be very should have some very happy times ahead and have some very interesting videos for you to see in the future. And it's kind of neat because we're able to show you how we got there. For 2 years we've had to hunker down here and kind of get our health back, and we've kind of shown you how we've been doing that, and now we're getting prepared to actually hit the road and maybe start traveling a little bit and start showing you what's out there. So if you have any questions or anything you want to talk about or comments, please use the comments down below, and please take the time to share and like our videos. We really appreciate that so much, and be prepared for maybe a name change for the RangerRob Country Living channel. It'll be kind of similar. We'll probably keep the RangerRob in it, but we might change it a little bit more to travel a little bit. So we'll see what happens. But keep your eyes open and give us your feedback, and we'd love to hear from you. And please say hello, and we appreciate it. So anyways, guys, talk to you later, and that's what's going on here at RV World, and our all that kind of stuff, and our travels, and also our homesteading. So once again, thank you, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.